Okay. Okay. Hey!
Hey, what up, buddy?
Oof, wow, Corona.
L-
It's been
Let me connect through the wire because connection can be weak.
okay.
Hold on a second.
All right.
Wire.
For those at home, this is Denis Kuptsov, famous drummer in Russia, and he's going to explain us a little bit about the situation for music in St. Petersburg.
St. Petersburg.
So
Is the
tomorrow I got,
picture is good for you? Can you see me clear?
yeah, yeah, you
Okay,
can
good.
come maybe a little closer, but okay.
Alrighty.
Yeah, it's good enough. The sound is good enough. And tomorrow we got Ken from the Scatolites.
Okay.
Next week we
Yep.
got Hugo Lobo from Argentina, the living legend there. And so we just going around the world and see how things are going.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah. The only thing I see on your Facebook is that you're cooking a lot.
Well, yeah, so did all the musicians. How is your feeling? How your health? How you feeling?
My health. Well, about a month ago, my balance organ stopped working out of the blue, and that was
Yeah.
quite scary, to be honest. It's like you have a delirium drunk feeling while you realize you're totally sober, and that's crazy. And that
Oh my
takes
God.
you almost a whole week. That was heavy. Yeah, that was heavy. Like you're drinking 2 bottles of vodka every day, and then 7 days long. That's how I feel. It's terrible.
Oh,
I'd rather breaking 2 legs than having that again. But
oh,
you
oh,
know,
serious. Oh,
yeah. But I stopped smoking. I stopped drinking alcohol for the while, and eating healthy, sleep a lot in between. Well, it does miracles to me.
okay.
So how do you do?
I'm fine. I'm fine. My health is okay. Never been touched by the corona, but
Mm-hmm.
my brother's daughter did. She's a really young child, so it
Oh,
took like about a week to her to get normal.
uh-huh.
And then my brother and his wife get sick for a little while, and they got tested, and the test says there's nothing similar to corona, just a
A normal
normal
flu.
like regular flu. Yeah, and they were like, what? So they did another test, it didn't show anything, and then they just stopped testing,
Yeah.
just get close for 2 weeks and get well. So
We got the same with the oldest son. He's sick now for a few days. It
yeah.
looks like a flu, but you can test it, but they go into your nose, until here somewhere.
Uh-huh.
Disgusting. And he doesn't want to do that. So, well, then you stay home for 2 weeks and we see what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's getting better slowly. So,
Yeah.
hopefully it doesn't influence me.
Yeah.
I remember one of your things you were cooking was Uzbekistan soup or something like that.
Yeah, I've made this it was Kazakh lamb stew,
Hmm.
and I've made some plov, which is a Uzbek and Kazakh dish, very famous. It's like rice with meat, but it's all over the Asia,
Yeah.
like og, like biryani rice in India,
Uh-huh.
plov in Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, and Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan. They do it with lamb. We do it with all kinds of meat. It's basically carrot, rice, garlic, some spices, and meat. That's it.
That's it. So
Yeah, but
simple.
you have to know how to cook it. So
Well, that's funny because I see buckets from the toasters doing the same thing all the time, cooking a lot.
yes, cooking a lot. Yeah, paella actually, Spanish paella is very close to this kind of dish.
Yeah.
They have it all over the world. It's just a rice.
Okay. Well, okay, because sometimes I see these things on Facebook. It's like, okay, let's try to make the same thing in the evening. And sometimes it works, and sometimes I make it even more disgusting than you can imagine. But what else you got to do, I mean, how is it for you? You probably don't have any show to drum, I guess.
Sorry, once again.
How is music at the moment for you and in St. Petersburg at the moment? I mean, I guess you got nothing else to do.
Actually, it works now. I recently, yesterday, I've been at the jam session that they used to do every Monday on the Union Club in St. Petersburg. It's called Jam. And yesterday there was a Latin jam, Latin acid jam. There was a lot of percussionists, a lot of horn players, a lot of musicians, a lot of pretty women. a
Really?
lot of a lot of people. Yeah, but I've been there with my girlfriend, so we dance a lot salsa.
Well,
So I'm not allowed to watch and discuss all those pretty women. She give me an eye. She give me an eye right now.
okay. Was always faithful. Don't worry. Yeah.
No. It's all right. Uh, uh, and we had those jam sessions every Monday.
Mhm.
Before that, we have some shows played with my band, the rock and roll band called Looney Boppers.
Mhm.
And I played with the St. Petersburg Ska Jazz Review. The first live show took us at the Club, and it was like 12th of August or something, or 12th of September. Yeah, 12th of September we played a show.
And how many people were in?
It was like about 150 people. It was not a big place, and it was pretty packed, and it was awesome because people got so hungry for the music.
Hmm.
It was a lot for the weekend, and it was pretty cool because before that we only played online shows.
Ah, that's boring.
Since the March, on the March 14 we played the last show with
Yeah.
one pop band in Moscow. The next day we returned from Moscow to St. Petersburg. On the 15th, everything shut down. From the 15th of March, no shows, nothing. I only do streams as a DJ, and we only did like live gigs, like live stream shows, no online shows.
And
That's it.
how are the clubs at the moment? Are there a lot of clubs get bankrupt or anything? Or
Yeah, a lot of clubs shut down. Most of the clubs stayed, fortunately, for
okay,
them and for audience. Somehow, the landlords uh,
and knock down the rent.
locked down the rent a lot for
Better.
most of the places. Yeah, some places didn't work out that way, but the most of the places the rent went down, so which is good.
Yeah, I wish they did it all over the world. To be honest.
Oh yeah, I wish they gave the musicians the money as they did in Germany.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah.
You can't have it both. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So other than that, we just been doing a lot of recordings. We recorded a new album with the St. Petersburg Ska Jazz Review, which is actually mixing right now. We have some few songs left. Then we're gonna master it, and then we're gonna prepare for releasing it. But the release date is a little bit delayed because you never know when probably
Yeah.
they're gonna shut us down again. We don't want to release the live album online. This is crap. This is
Well,
like
it depends. I mean, are they still buying a lot of CDs and cassettes in Russia? I don't know.
not really.
No.
No, everybody's done loading thing. There's some few stores that's selling both cassettes and CDs. Vinyl is pretty good. Vinyl is still okay. It's trendy. It's still trendy. It's saleable. It's cool thing to have it in your arms. It's like it's a great thing. Vinyl.
Yeah, I know. It's also expensive to make, but okay, and it's vulnerable.
That's why the bands only press like 300 or 500 copies.
Yeah.
It's really rare.
Niche markets, yeah.
Yeah.
I know because I had these record labels in the past, and vinyl was nice, but my God, to carry 100 of these albums to the post office was breaking my back. This was amazing.
Oh yeah. I know a lot of people from all over the world. This is the kind of thing I would never be experienced. Seriously,
No,
I
no.
know how it works. I know how they have this pain and struggle and I don't know, stress. It's like
Yeah. Hey, but if I'm not mistaken, then a lot of musicians also in Russia, well, they can't live from music at the moment. Um, How do they cope with that? And they're probably more at home than the ladies like to have their boys at home. How do they how do they manage?
Yeah, in my situation it's like this. My lady's
Everywhere.
working, my lady's working, and I'm like sitting in home, and I don't, if I had children I would have been a babysitting, of course. I
Yeah,
haven't got children yet, but luckily now, for now,
yeah. It's not the
because
best time.
yeah, I love kids and I'd love to have some, but for now it's like, dude, you cannot survive at all.
No.
all
Financially.
i'm doing all I'm doing is it's for now it's situation's a little bit easier because the clubs are open. There's some shows going on, we have some shows booked, but we never know, maybe they shut it down again in a couple of weeks. You never know. They keep the information secret, and the
That's
rumors
annoying.
the rumors the rumors
Well, I mean, I saw something about Russia that they started to with the vaccination already. Do you know something about it?
The vaccination, we used to have vaccination from regular flu since I was like born, since like the 1970s. Every kid in Russia have vaccine,
Hmm.
and that's why probably it's not so harsh in Russia on Russian people, because we used to have vaccines in the
Hmm.
childhood when we were 3 years old, 5 years old, 7 years old. We have all those
Yeah, me
flu
too.
vaccines, which is good actually. In the end, it shows that the a health stimularity in Russia is stable,
But the, but but the
especially for
vaccination that
people like mine.
yeah,
Sorry.
but the vaccination they're using right now for against Corona, does it work? Is there anything?
I don't think so. It's like it's I don't know. I don't
No?
think so. Seriously, I
Mm,
don't think so.
too bad.
I
Because
it's a different kind of flu, and nobody knows the secret. And
mhm,
some people positive about it, some people negative, but you never know for sure. I'm not a doctor. My mother's a doctor. She
okay,
don't know. She
okay,
used to be. I mean, she's a pensioner now. She's like retired a long time ago, but
okay.
still, she don't know the answer. She's like,
Well,
even I don't.
nobody knows actually, but the whole situation reminds me a bit of 40 years ago when HIV broke out. Oh, we're going to work about a vaccination, and 40 years later, there's still no vaccination.
No,
You know what to do? I don't know
that
what to do. But
exactly.
I see that a lot of bands are recording at the moment and taking a year off and then see what happens. But I think when Corona is beaten, a lot of music will come out, like a big explosion of music, and everybody.
Yeah. I record two records with two bands and some singles
Hmm.
for some guys here and in New York. There's a one band called MD and the Healers, the kind of reggae band. So I recorded drums for them.
Hmm.
Nice song, by the way. I'll send you later.
Yes, please.
Yes, and I don't know. We'll see what happens. Perhaps it's going to be a big music explosion because everyone's doing something. Everyone's keep themselves busy in times of recording, especially.
Yeah, and I've noticed that even all the more famous ska artists, whatever, have plenty of time at the moment.
Yeah, yeah. Not only ska artists,
No, all of them, all of them.
all of them, all of
It's
them.
sad to see if you got some big names and they only have a few cameras and maybe 50 people as audience and that's it, and you're supposed to be happy. Fuck that. I'm not happy with that.
No.
No.
What about situation in Holland, in Amsterdam? Is there any clubs open?
Actually, not really. A few clubs went down, broke down. I know a few old clubs, like in Harlem and whatever, they all got broke down
Oh,
and fired
oh,
all the people, even after 20 years of working there. Yeah, that's horrible to see. I mean, I was also a freelance technician, audiovisual technician for 28 years.
hmm.
By an incredible big coincidence with a lot of doubts, I said yes to a stick job at the university here. And 2 months later, Corona broke out. It was like, whoa, what a timing. But I see all my ex colleagues, yeah, they can sell their houses, sell their cars, and waiting for better moments, start to do different things, working as a nurse or whatever. Yeah, healthcare.
Some of my colleagues also working as a whatever electricians or I don't know climbers, whatever work you can find, whatever job. Some of them lucky they were working with the computers a lot, so they can still sit at home and freelancing, like working like outside, doesn't matter where.
Yeah,
With the
yeah,
computers, it's easy, you know. But some of my good friends like me, including myself, professional musicians, we I mean, I have sometimes some students that I can teach on the studio, but it's also, you know, teaching online. I don't believe in that. This is like, you know,
yeah, yeah.
especially when you live in the same city and you have your students here in the same city. Most of them are just don't go out because, you know,
Yeah.
they're afraid. I'm sitting in my rehearsal space like almost every day practicing myself. So I'm happy to have a lot of time for this now.
Yeah, but still, you need to.
But still,
Yeah, you need to go on tour.
you need to go on tour. You need to like play some shows. Well, like luckily we have some shows now. Not so much, but some shows are works here in Russia. Not too much, but still. And the borders are closed. We cannot go out. We cannot go anywhere. We cannot fly to Holland or Finland or whatever, Europe or Asia or USA. Nowhere.
Not even when you have a test that is negative, that's not older than 40 hours, 48 hours old. That in 2 days you have a test that is negative, that you can show it. You cannot even fly away.
No, I think I think there's one route throughout the Turkey. You can go to Turkey for resort
Music.
for resorts, and from Turkey you can fly to Amsterdam and whatever, and maybe you have like airport test on the flu and stuff like that. But once you get back to Russia, they're forcing you to test for like 2 weeks or something. They can even close you down
In
if
quarantine, you mean?
yeah.
And you really have to be separated from the rest, or you can do that at home?
You can do it at home. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I hear some
usually nobody like gives a shit.
Yeah,
Everybody's. I feel good. Why do I have to sit home? You know.
yeah. Well, no, you can make other people sick. They say, yeah. I don't know.
Exactly. It's a risk. It's a risky. Always risky.
It's just a risk calculation. That's all it is, actually.
Yeah. I think they're all waiting for the whole world will get this coronavirus somehow and get through out of it, and it becomes a regular flu. You know, everyone will get ill eventually. Every single person will get eventually ill. Some take it harder, some take it as a pneumonia. But you know, there's nowadays a lot of disease other than coronavirus. They put it that this way: if you have any flu, that means you have coronavirus. But it's not. If you're dying of pneumonia, if you're like 75 years old, I'm sorry to all the old people, and you die of pneumonia, they will say you die of coronavirus.
Mm-hmm. To get more money from the government.
To get more money from the government, to get more and more out of people, to get more control.
Yeah, that's actually the same thing happens in the United States. I heard that a lot of hospitals say, yeah, they all died of corona to get more money from the government, while they didn't.
Of course, yeah. There's a lot of other diseases that are even worse than coronavirus. There's a lot of other heart disease that people are dying all over the world every day, every hour.
Yeah, but if I got something wrong with my heart, I can't give it to you. That's well, thank goodness for that. By the way, I was my oldest is sick now. He got a flu. I think it's a flu. And he said, "What are you going to do that?" I said, "Well, I got an interview today." With whom? Denis Kuptsov. Who? Denis Kuptsov. Who is that? I said, yeah, you were very little. I remember you came with this Italian basketball or something like that, and he drew paintings on it because he was very
Yeah.
good in cartoons, and it's still his holy ball for some reason.
Seriously? Ah,
He loves
ah.
all the sharks you put on it because he
Yeah.
loves sharks. I
I'm
still got
proud
it.
of you.
Stupid, I don't have it here. It's in the
I'm
garden.
not, no problem. I got it. Yeah, we've got this ball from Italy or somewhere.
Yeah.
We having fun with it, carrying it throughout all the tour and playing with it when we have a free time, and then I just painted it over for fun.
He still got it like it's his holy ball for some reason.
That's awesome. How old is he now?
Jeroen is 13 now, and
Oh
he's
my
tall,
God.
really tall. One of the tallest in his class and in his
Oh my
football
God.
team. And he's actually, well, okay, he got a little flu now, but for the rest, he's doing very, very well, to be honest. Very good. In sportive way, especially, he got it from his mama, and very good at school. So he got it from both of us. And he's doing
Awesome.
real good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that.
And he's,
Glad to hear that.
he's very
They grow so
self-supportive.
fast nowadays. They grow so fast. They're so big and tall.
Yeah, but that's the weird thing, you know, with this Corona thing. It takes so long. I mean, what kind of a thing it will do to them, you know? I mean, if this, like yesterday or the day before yesterday, our vice president said on the television, get used to the new normal because it will take years and maybe it will last forever. And then I was thinking, Jesus, how will Jeroen, my oldest, how will he ever met a girl? How will he get kids? How will he get housing or whatever, you know, if this carry on like this? Well, what kind of people do we have then? Zombies or you know?
Probably that's the clue to the answer, the key to the answer, that they changing the world order right now. They want us to be a complete ships with no thinking,
Wow.
only using gadgets and devices.
I don't believe this all is done for a new world order, but if things changing and a country can be stronger out of that, they will do it. I mean, no matter who does it, right? But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
I wish we had the answer, you know, but it's the more because I'm at home now for a month, and probably for another more month, and then I will finally get back to work.
Yeah.
In the night, you do a lot of chatting with people, you know, that you usually never chat with. But it surprises me that a lot of artists are sad and down and don't know what to do, or are a bit older and they're scared. Look at Toots Hibbert, from Toots and the Maytals. He died of coronavirus, they said.
Yes.
I don't know if you saw him lately, but I saw him, and or lately, before Corona, just before Corona, and he looks very fit to me, to be honest. You know, strong, older but strong man.
Yeah.
And still, and it's sad to see, you know, if people just passing out like that.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah, some people pass out. Luckily, none of my closest friends pass out this summer. But some people, yeah, they did. Luckily, no one that I knew well. Just musicians, that just Toots. Sorry to,
Yeah.
Sorry to say that.
Yeah, that's sad. That's terribly sad. Anyway,
most of the people I know that been having this flu, coronavirus, get well in longest 2 weeks. Some people from New York, some people from Germany, and I guess Denmark and Russia. Most of them they get well quite normal in 2 weeks. Probably will get ill somehow. Somebody will take it like 10 days, 2 weeks, but you know, it's the virus. It's shave your hands.
Yeah.
Don't get close to anybody like we did yesterday in the club.
Yeah.
Sorry to say that. Yeah, it was a lot of people, a lot of dancing, and I was once in a while I was thinking, oh dude, ain't that close it's too close. But then I was fuck it.
Well, you and I are probably 4,000 kilometers away from each other. So for social distancing,
For us,
that's safe, you know. Don't worry. Don't
it's
worry
okay.
about it. Okay, Denis, it was nice to have a little in view to see how it is for Russian musicians, you know, at this moment.
Same as everywhere in the world, buddy. Believe me, same, just the same. You know, we all in this kind of shaking position.
Yeah,
We're all
waiting.
sitting on our lazy sofas, on our
Yeah,
rocking chairs, and thinking, what's next? But you know, I will say to all the musicians, don't give up. Practice your skill. You have plenty of time.
yeah,
You will have no time for practicing when it's all over because you start playing gigs.
yeah. Stupid gigs. Yeah. Who wants that anyway? All right, man. Hey, thank you very much. We keep in touch. When this is, I've got a few more interviews, and then I will edit this one. I got enough people to make about 10 different hours of this kind of interviews and video clips, because people seem to like it. We'll see. You know, at least this is what I can do, and that what we all can do. And when it's all over, I hope to see you back again in St. Petersburg, or you in Amsterdam.
Oh
It's
yeah,
all
sure. Sure.
okay.
Anytime, everybody's welcome.
Okay, hang in there. Yeah, we keep
Yeah.
in touch and stay
Keep
healthy.
in touch. Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.
thanks,
Thank you.
mate. Cheers.
Thank
Bye.
you. Cheers.